So there's one other bolt in this slide gate. I don't know how yours was put in, but this one has been tapped in, so it's really easy to get out. But just be very careful, because you don't want to lose this bolt in there. And then we can take this slide gate all the way out. Good. Now if everything is off, depending on what you have, you just gotta lift it off. We have the luxury of cranes, so. Then you want to take this swing arm off. Depending on what model you got, it might be a little different than this. This could be welded to it, which could be a little more difficult, but you can still just keep it attached and the whole thing will come off. But we'll start with this. Take these screws off. It's easy enough. It's just a wing nut. And then these are just some really tough hex nuts. Alright, so depending on the ones you might have could be a lot different than this. This is a lot more user-friendly, this new design, but it's pretty much the exact same thing. So first you'd want to get these 4 bolts on the motor mount a little loosened, but not all the way off. So it should be, you know, just these bolts here, some bolts underneath. Just loosen enough. Then you want to loosen this one. This bolt just kind of holds it in place. So just move this back a little. And then this whole piece is what moves the motor back and forth. So this could take a little while. So now that it's loose enough, the goal is to get these belts off so you can access these, get the whole cassette. So yeah, once this is pushed, push this thing all the way back. Should be good. Alright, so now with the bolts off, you gotta get this flywheel out. So what you want to do is take these out and then screw them into the opposite side. And this will push this whole centerpiece out. And then after you do just slowly each one at a time, then the whole thing should just come loose. Alright, so now we got the wheel off, and we want to get these 6 bolts. There's 3 right here and 3 on the other side.
Oh, okay.
So now with all of these loosened, you want to be very careful because this whole bottom part is just going to drop down. So you might want to like hold this up with your knee or have someone else hold it. But just let that thing get like a chock of wood or whatever you can just to hold this thing up in this exact space. All right, so after we have this chocked, we want to get these 8 bolts that hold this whole thing in place out. These 4 here, and these 2. So then this is, after you get all your bolts out, this whole piece can come out. And then here is your cassette. This thing's really heavy too. There you go.